Guys, welcome back to another episode of Building a Better South. We're here at Edgewood this morning, a balmy 32 degrees.
It's a little chilly out.
Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. It feels kind of like Christmas morning over here, although we're not quite ready yet. Hopefully we'll be sleeping in there before Christmas morning.
Yes.
But we've got some updates today, a lot of exciting progress. This place is really starting to feel like home. And we're going to start by showing you the railing that we've added to the front of Edgewood.
Yes, I think it's going to be one of my favorite aspects that we added to the outside of this house, besides the mullions that we added to the front doors.
Yeah, so we didn't have to add a railing.
No.
The height was a little bit over code, but there's pretty much everything in here violates code, but that's a different story. I think the main reason, what was the main reason for adding the railing?
I think for me, it just added that charm that we love of a front porch. It just kind of gave our touch on Edgewood, left our mark of what this porch was to look like. We love front porch railings, and we are always taking pictures of them on our travels.
I've got a phone full of them.
Yeah, so we just felt like it was right to add it to this porch.
Yeah, so come on, let's show you one little detail, kind of a tidbit that can help you guys if you're looking at adding a porch railing, and then we'll take you inside.
Yes.
I know when we did these railings in the past, we struggled with water spots and whatnot, so we've got a cool little detail that I think folks will enjoy.
Let's show them.
All right. You can either pick up, let's go this one. This is a little smaller, and we'll slide it over here.
You want to tell them too what the material is that you made these out of.
So we've made this out of redwood, which holds up. A lot of times people are like, can you go no maintenance like PVC and whatnot? And you can, but it's tough to get this kind of detail out of a PVC material. So we've been using redwood for years, and it's very durable. Obviously it's made outside.
Yes.
But it holds up very well to paint. And if you guys get a view of this board here, we've actually mitered each side and then put a slight little round over on it. So as the rain comes down or the gutters overflow from a lot of leaves in there, the water will beat up and hopefully roll off the side. So in years past, as an amateur builder, we just put it up straight. Nobody told me otherwise. So water would puddle and then the paint starts peeling after a few years. So if you put it like that and set it on here, it still looks flat, but it has just that little bit of taper that, hopefully will stand up to the edge.
Maybe last another 150 years.
That's the goal. That's the goal. And I know we debated when we put this railing in if we did one or two accents, and then I think you were insistent on carrying the pattern all the way across the front. And I'm glad we did.
I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know if the trim guys are glad we did, but I love it.
I know they saved the outside stuff for last.
I know.
It was one of those things that we weren't sure we were going to get to, but it worked out. And then we've got a few little smaller spots that we just accent with one pattern that didn't need as much attention as the front.
And we will be painting this white to match the house.
All white?
No, and then the caps we have decided we are going to paint our Edgewood green, because I think that'll be really cute and charming, and again tie into the whole theme of the outside of the house, which is whites with that really, really dark green that we've dubbed Edgewood green.
All right, and let's show the front door just to remind people of what you added to the front door as we go inside. And then I know it's two-toned right now, but I think we're painting that as well.
Yes, we decided we're gonna paint it white, and I am ready to put those Christmas wreaths up on that front door.
Yeah, if you can see in the background, it was 60 last weekend, and we did put some Christmas lights out on the bushes and trying to prepare for our eventual
move love the holidays around
into Edgewood. So there's your pattern.
Yeah, so here's the door. Love the way it turned out. Here's the mullions that we added.
And so you're thinking all white.
Yes.
And that'll flow into, let's show off the mural. We showed you a peek of it last week, and
now it's finished.
It totally blew us away. So come on in, guys.
Here we go.
So it's kind of a little bit of a war zone in here today. A lot of guys working, preparing for the end. But you can see both sides of it, and this is Gretchen's baby. I'll let her talk through it.
Yeah, and then Ken finished the ceiling also, which was that soft watercolor blue that we talked about doing, which I love it. I think it just accentuates that trim detail that Jason had added.
And I don't think we've shown the dining room lately. Do you want to kind of show off what we've got going in there?
Yeah, so you guys come on into the dining room. It's like we're having you over for the holidays. So this will be our dining room and formal living room space. So, yes, the lights work. Look at that. I had picked up these bird chandeliers, like almost 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I loved them. I got them at Anthropology on one of their big sales, and I was like, I'm just gonna get them. And I had them in my office space at Gray House, knowing that someday I would use them somewhere. And the funny thing was I bought 2 at the time, and it worked out that we needed 2 for the Edgewood renovation.
Yeah, so remind people what we're doing in this space.
So this space will have the 2 big dining tables, which we hope to see 6 at each table. We were kind of going back and forth on the round.
Yeah, and if you see, we've taped out what was going to be the round table in here in front of the fireplace, and we just decided that it wasn't quite going to work.
Yes.
So, you know, sometimes it is helpful to actually do a visual on the ground with the blue tape, and, you know, we decided that we're going to go rectangle.
Yes. Yes, it just works out well. And then if we ever do have like a big dinner party, we figured we could move the 2 tables together and they would butt up nicely. So it's kind of a best of both worlds scenario.
Yeah, we'll just grab that slab of granite and marble and
well, that's why we have these 3 big boys with big muscles.
So I want to show the fireplace too. Originally we weren't going to replace the tile in here, but we actually went and painted this pure white by Sherwin-Williams, and then the result was the subway is yellow.
Yeah, it looked yellowish, and then the more we looked at it, I think just with the construction and the renovation part, it started cracking more and more at the hearth, so we decided to go ahead and replace it.
And you can see this outline here. There was a piece of molding on here. I pulled that off, so when we put our new slab of marble in here, we'll just put a little piece in there to clean it up a little bit, and should be good.
Yes.
I think we've got to show one of the relics we left with Edgewood. You want to be my Vanna over there?
Yes.
So for holiday movies and whatnot, we kept the the motion picture screen, which is probably not in HD format anymore, but I'm sure 25 years...
we can watch Building a Better South on it now.
I'm sure 25 years ago that was cutting edge. So when we first found that switch, we're like, we've got to keep that here.
Yes.
So, but anyway, you've got the dining space on each side, and then this will be a nice little family space here.
Yeah, so we've got a couch and 2 chairs. We had inherited a couch and 2 chairs from this space originally, and I just had them reupholstered because they were in great condition, just needed an update on the fabric. So that'll be a nice sitting area, views out to the lovely side courtyard area.
Yeah, and we did add a few modern touches. We put all new LED light fixtures in here, and then I've put some of the key lights on a home automation system. It's called Control 4, so you can control it from your phone or with an app. And then we did put a couple speakers in here because I feel like
we love our music.
We do love our music, and I did shut the Christmas music off, but we do have Christmas music going.
Well, this was a ballroom at one time too, so maybe we can have some dance parties in here.
Yeah. Do you want to break out and dance? No. All right. So, pretty good update. Is that, you know, the Navy doors there, and sneak peek into future episodes. We're sanding the floors down. So, if you guys remember Willie, who laid all the floors, that was his son who just popped in, Josh. So, you got to stay tuned to see what we're doing to the floors. So.
Yeah, I do want to remind you guys, the wall color here, because we will get asked, it's Repose Gray. Again, pure white from Sherwin-Williams is the trim, and then we did Hail Navy on the doors.
All right. Well, guys, that's another episode from Edgewood.
Yes.
And you can find this pretty lady on Instagram, always at Gretchen Black.
Yes.
Jason Black with Artisan Signature Homes. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Building a Better South. Like it. Give us some feedback, and hope you guys have enjoyed this tour update of Edgewood.
Yes, thanks so much, guys.